Hello, folks. I'm live. A couple minutes later than I wanted to be, but I'm here now nevertheless. Welcome to Reese's Footy Feed, where we're going to watch a pivotal game in the title race stakes between Liverpool and Man City. I am not of a neutral persuasion this afternoon. I am red. I'm full of it for the purposes of this. I'm red. I'm full of behind Liverpool. So the starting lineups are as follows: Kelleher and goal for Liverpool. Two centre back pairing of Van Dijk and Giroud Kwanzaa, with Joe Gomez deployed in a win back role, but he won't be as attacking as Trent or Robertson will be. Conor Bradley on the other win back role, a midfield central three of McAllister, Endo, Sabozlai. Surprisingly, Harvey Elliott gets the start over Mo Salah, but I suppose with his recent form, he wouldn't deserve dropping. Uh, Darwin Núñez, the central striker for Liverpool, and Luis Diaz on the right side. City have got more of their favoured star 11, if you will, with Edison and goal, Akanji, Ake, and Walker as a back three. A double pivot of Rodri and John Stones, Bernardo Silva and De Bruyne, Erling Haaland, Alvarez and Foden on the flanks. As far as City are concerned, Liverpool are in a huddle. I can just about hear the strains on the low volume meter as you'll never walk alone. And we look as though we're about ready for the off. Liverpool look set to start the game. And we are underway. It's Virgil van Dijk who will put the ball upfield. John Stones takes care of that immediately. Edison unloads the ball rather long downfield. Giroud Kwanzaa goes back to Dean Kelleher. For Liverpool surprisingly perhaps uh, attacking the cup in the first half. You would think that Man City have probably won the toss and chose to turn them round. End off for Liverpool with a strange pass anticipated by Virgil van Dijk, and Giroud Kwanzaa now goes back to Dean Kelleher, and Darwin Núñez drifts from an offside position, and it's a free kick to Man City with a minute gone. Such a massive game, obviously. The ramifications for the title will be immense. Arsenal haven't done their job yesterday, almost probably want to draw, but you would imagine that the stakes in the game will probably produce a winner. And Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden on the edge of the area, but early disasters averted for Liverpool. Darwin Núñez. Oh. I have a feeling that my team yes. As I might have predicted, my team have surrendered a 2-0 win, and Burnley are now unfortunately probably going to go on to lose the game in the last couple of minutes. But anyway, Bernardo Silva feeds in Alvarez, who produces a shot, and it's a comfortable save for Kelleher in the goal for City. But Conor Bradley stepped into midfield and jumped in a little harshly there. Not harshly, rather erratically, and a sub shot, but that's twice in the opening 2 and a bit minutes of the game that Liverpool have been able to advance with ease. City have been able to advance with ease into the Liverpool area, and just in the early stages, City have managed to settle down into their rhythm. The first of the two sides, and Conor Bradley will have to stand up taller than that and cut out the naivety of his game if he's to be able to cope with the task in front of him today. Kyle Walker now thinks about playing the ball down the line. He's on the ball again after receiving a pass back from John Stones, but he surrenders it, and there's a ball over the top, which was intended for Darwin Núñez, which is geometry-wise dealt with well by Edison, and all of a sudden Alvarez comes down the wing. He's faced up by Conor Bradley with the support of Harvey Elliott. Kevin De Bruyne has it on the other side, and he plays a ball which is slightly over edge, but Alvarez recycles it to Nathan Ake. Now Rodri plays a ball over the top in search of Kevin De Bruyne, but there's just a little bit too much on it, and it is quite unfortunately alarming start for Liverpool, with City knocking on the door already, and they've worked several openings, and Liverpool have not really found any meaningful rhythm whatsoever. Dean Kelleher plays the ball up, Darwin Núñez swords wins the ball from Nathan Ake. Harvey Elliott picks it up for Liverpool, and there's a unsighted backflip from Darwin Núñez, who doesn't make any progress for Liverpool, and now there's a long punt down the field from Edison, and Phil Foden looks to take it in field before he loses his balance like Bambi on ice, and Endo comes away for Liverpool, and now there'll be a free kick in the centre of the area. Phil Foden was never able to regain his composure there once he slipped. Accidents happen, and it's Kyle Walker who erratically slid in on Dominic Szoboszlai, and Liverpool were able to try and build an attack. Burnley have just lost in the last minute of the game, and Danny Ings has scored against us. Oh wow, what a surprise. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Virgil van Dijk to Liverpool goes out to Conor Bradley, even, who takes the ball under his spell. Kelleher does that thing that every keeper does. Stand up by that, I mean standing on the ball. Dominic Szoboszlai can't control the ball and attempts to pass it like a balloon onto McAllister. Can't get there, and it's a bit of a midfield jostle on Conor Bradley as well to win out against Bernardo Silva. Liverpool suckling a bit now. Harvey Elliott plays a raking empty crossfield ball in the direction of Luis Diaz, but it doesn't get anywhere. All of a sudden it breaks City. Alvarez is set free by Erling Haaland. Kevin De Bruyne with a flick chip, and all the luck prevents City from being able to find a goal there. It's just that if Alvarez could have just got the angle and the trajectory on that chipped cross, rather De Bruyne. Only the most minute of angles was the difference between City being going one up. And straight away, City are bearing down on goal again. There's a palm stinging shot that's saved. Almost too strong for Carragher. You can tell by the way that he saved it that he had to fully extend his wrist. And it was Rodri and De Bruyne who linked up in the middle of the pitch for City. As I said, the shot was almost too strong for the palms of Dean Kelleher, but he just about does the necessary business. And Liverpool have survived on a sort of a wink and a prayer in the opening 5 minutes. It is quite clear that City have got the physicality and the athleticism advantage in the field. And Joe Gomez is left in no man's land, skipped away from like he wasn't even there by Phil Foden. Very purposeful and positive by Foden, who sort of undeniably in the form of his career, especially since Christmas. And it's incessant pressure from City with 9 minutes gone. City have a corner to be taken by Alvarez. Good quality delivery. Liverpool don't deal with it and just about get it away, but more by luck than judgment. Darwin Núñez wants a foul up from Bernardo Silva, but the referee says play on, and Bernardo Silva is able to advance all the pitch. From Foden takes it from him and calms it down and goes back to Manuel Akanji. Nathan Ake plays the ball out to Alvarez, who inexplicably lets the ball bounce off him, and that's a reprieve for Liverpool, who were able to maybe just grab a foothold in the game and see if they can calm it down. But Endo plays it forward, and terrible forward play from Alvarez, who can do nothing to alleviate the pressure on his team, because immediately he loses a bit of control, and straight away now it's Kyle Walker and City are able to again start dictating the terms. Rodri dropping deep into the centre back position. Now to Akanji. Out to Foden, and Foden's attempted idea of playing it forward into a potential one-on-one position to Erling Haaland doesn't bang because he got the trajectory slightly wrong. And Giroud comes and dices with death under pressure from Kevin De Bruyne, but he just about smothers it to his keeper, and they can circle again. Immediately, Kyle Walker in the inverted role gets himself on the ball, and City's ball movement, as usual, is fantastic. And they're having the ball in very threatening positions, and the ball movement's crisp, and Liverpool are being forced around all over the pitch, to be fair. Liverpool doing not a great deal more than chasing shadows here, and a misplaced pass intercepted by Jerome Conter is the only thing that stopped City from bearing down on goal again. Then Liverpool just looked jittery, but Virgil van Dijk has the ball for Liverpool. A triangle between Konza, McAllister and Elliott, but again, Dean Kelleher has probably some more touches of the ball than any other Liverpool man at this moment. Throwing to Liverpool. Conor Bradley to take it. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Sorry that there's no Burnley coverage from me today, anybody wanting that, but unfortunately my streaming device played up anyway. Conor Bradley has chance to run at Nathan Ake, and there's almost a goal there for Liverpool. Very, very nearly 1-0. Very positive play from Conor Bradley. Got the beating of Nathan Ake. Squares him up and plays the ball. And Darwin Núñez has just done the unthinkable and slid into the... Oh my God. Every man in the world can really sympathize with a plight of poor Darwin Núñez. He slid into the ball there, desperately close to getting on the end of the cross from Bradley, and when he slid in, he's gone into the crossbar, and his private parts are tingling now, let me tell you. Liverpool have the ball again, and it's suddenly that nice passage of play and that opening has settled Liverpool down, and suddenly there's a bit more crispness and concise, measured behaviour about them on the ball. And Conor Bradley steps into midfield for Liverpool. It is now back with Dean Kelleher, and he surveys his options and he plays a dink into the middle of the field. Conor Bradley was fouled off the ball, I thought, but the referee says no. Darwin Núñez, excellent idea to play it into Szoboszlai, but it's just a fraction behind him. Nevertheless, it's recycled on the other side by Luis Diaz. But the fluency to Liverpool's game is now arriving. Harvey Elliott lobs the ball in. Darwin Núñez fires the ball, and it's nowhere near to go over the top. And just as well that the referee says it would have been offside anyway. Very surprised that Mo Salah isn't starting, but I suppose Liverpool haven't suffered without him, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And City lose the ball in midfield, and now McAllister plays it to Luis Diaz, who faced up Kyle Walker, and an excellent ball from Kyle Walker, and it did sort of appear to be a free header for Darwin Núñez, who had nobody on him, and he slipped in between Akanji and Rodri, and it was sort of a free header, but Darwin Núñez can do nothing to alter his body shape to be able to allow himself a clear effort on goal, and the ball kind of hits him on the side of the head, and that's well won by Virgil van Dijk, and Harvey Elliott picks it up, and now Joe Gomez can play Darwin Núñez around the corner, and Luis Diaz does well to retain the ball for Liverpool, and all of a sudden the tide does appear to be shifting just a little bit. Certainly Liverpool have second now, and it appears to be a bit more even, and you can see that the beginnings of a nice understanding being forged by Conor Bradley and Harvey Elliott. Although, as I say that, Kevin De Bruyne is now played in Phil Foden. Phil Foden tries a long-range effort, and it's all hands on deck from Liverpool at the back. Fantastic by Jarell Comser to disarm Kevin De Bruyne, and fantastic by Harvey Elliott to play himself out of trouble around the corner. And nice patterns of play from Liverpool, and there's a late challenge by Kyle Walker. That's his second one of the game already, if it was Kyle Walker. And I think it was Kyle Walker. That's the late challenge and should be a booking. really, really late from Kyle Walker. And he's lucky to escape a booking. Anyway, Joe Gomez plays it to Luis Diaz. Kyle Walker again slides in, and Luis Diaz wriggles away from it. Lovely pass from Endo to Avialate, and all of a sudden Darwin Núñez. It's 1-0 to Liverpool, but it looked offside. Darwin Núñez was just unable to time his run and arc it and keep himself into an offside position. It went a bit soon. But wonderful play, especially the pass from Endo, the one touch from Avialate, and then Szoboszlai's lovely pass and steered home easily by Luis Diaz. But it did look upside, and they'll check it obviously, but I don't think they'll need to spend too long. But the right idea from Liverpool, and it does show that City do have, for as brilliant as they are, do have the defensive frailties if you're able to move the ball quickly against them. And now City have played themselves into trouble, and I believe it's Rodri who made a mess. And now an ambitious effort from Endo is hits Manuel Akanji in the midriff, I believe, and City were almost able to mount an attack, although they've surrendered it as quickly as they had it. Bernardo Silva intercepts the attempted clearance from Dean Kelleher, and now Conor Bradley does very well to stand up tall against Bernardo Silva, but his clearance is only to Nathan Ake, and it's in the centre of the pitch with Rodri and then to Kyle Walker to Phil Foden, who plays the ball to Rodri. And that's a raking pass from Kyle Walker, the full length of the pitch to Bernardo Silva, fully 40 yards or so, I would imagine. The ball was played around the corner. It would have been offside, but no City player attacks it. The referee blows up anyway, and it's a free kick to Liverpool. Well, it's a free kick, a goal kick. Pep will be pleased with what he's seen so far, I would imagine, overall. Although Liverpool have really grown into the game, it's been sort of divided for 10 minutes each at the beginning. And McAllister and Harvey Elliott tried to link up, but it's City who win that battle this time. And so far, Jarrell Combs' anticipation and positioning to break up the City attacks has been absolutely superb, which is great because as a nation, if we can have two excellent central defenders in Kwanzaa and Bramthwaite coming through to marry up with all the attacking talents that we have going the other way, then we really are in business, because it's been the quality of England's defenders or, their inability to be world class that has held us back over the past few years, you might say. Anyway, Rodri has it in the centre of the pitch for City. Rodri out to Foden, who doesn't have any pressure on him, and he'll be able to get the cross in, but Joe Gomez anticipates what's going to happen in a game of football better than me, and he's able to just stick a leg out, and it's a throw into Man City. I walk away from the screen for a moment, and I've just been caught out. I should not be doing that. Bernardo Silva played a wicked cross in that was bending under the bar and almost taken off the head of Erling Haaland by Virgil van Dijk. Very important last ditch clearance, and it's a corner to Man City to be taken by Kevin De Bruyne. And it's 1-0 to City. I'm not sure quite what happened. Something, it was weird. It was such a flat delivery along the ground. And it's John Stones who makes it 1-0 for City. Strange, sort of surreal how it almost seemed to happen in slow motion in many ways. But anyway, it is 1-0 to Man City. He almost looks confused about how it's ended up in the net. Oh, it's an absolute. Darwin Núñez is cost Liverpool a goal by just literally going to sleep. Nobody tracks the ball for Liverpool, and Darwin Núñez just lets John Stones have a free run at the ball. It's absolutely amateurish by Liverpool to concede a goal of such ease in a game of this magnitude. I cannot believe how simple that is, or that was, should I say. The game's underway again. And now, obviously, City are the worst team in the league, or you know what I mean when I say they're the worst team in the league to go 1-0 down to because of the way that they'll just pass you to death now. It's an uphill battle from Liverpool, and I just they haven't been themselves all game really. But you certainly can't give up a goal of that simplicity against City. Liverpool have got to just stabilise for 5 or 10 minutes here. See, going back 3 years, City have lost just one of 77 games when they've scored first and 167 of such. So that emphasises how much Liverpool are now up against it. Anyway, Darwin Núñez has been able to wriggle away, and Luis Diaz, and there's a scramble at the back for City. Offside anyway, so it's all immaterial. Not quite sure really how that transpired. Anyway, Darwin Núñez was about 2 yards offside, so absolutely no drama at all involved. Excellent from Luis Diaz to take the ball off the toes of Phil Foden. You do worry about Liverpool playing themselves into trouble with the City press. Anyway, McAllister in midfield for Liverpool plays it to Luis Diaz, who's in a lot of space. Carl Walker shows him on the wrong way, and the ball almost breaks to McAllister, but instead Liverpool can mount a counter attack, and It was only the long legs of Virgil van Dijk who prevented City from being in and clear on goal. Harvey Elliott, rather Luis Diaz, runs into a blind alley and City are able to bring the ball away. There's a free kick to Man City after, I believe, Rodri takes a kick. But Liverpool's composure hasn't just been what it might have been, unfortunately. Bernardo Silva brings a free kick down from out the sky. It's charged down by Liverpool and City are throwing inside their own half. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel because I love doing this. I love providing content, and I promise that you can expect consistency from me from now on. Joe Gomez, not really seen him much in the game. Obviously, he does sort of diminish the attacking threats for Liverpool. Endo for Liverpool comes deep, takes the ball from Kelleher, but that's anticipated by Kyle Walker. City are on the front foot again until Endo is able to win the ball in midfield for Liverpool. Endo is almost operating in sort of a quarterback role, taking the ball off the Liverpool defenders a lot of the time. So Bosley is able to turn and play it to McAllister. Now Conor Bradley has it out wide. He goes short to Darwin Núñez. Elliott has to go almost all the way home to Jurel Kwanzaa. And City's shape is now making it very difficult for Liverpool to play through the first. Half an hour gone. Not really a lot in terms of talking points in terms of, goalkeeping saves and things. McAllister, Javier has a run for a moment. Javier still nice play, but gets so far before he goes to Joe Gomez. Violet's cross, and it's Dominic Szoboszlai with a very presentable chance and a free header, but he never quite set his body, and it just loops off his forehead in sort of 50p fashion, but it's a golden chance really because it was very central, almost on a penalty spot, and City left him unmarked. And it's a game where clear-cut chances as such are going to be rather few and far between. So that Liverpool might live to regret that later on. But excellent play from Conor Bradley, who links up with Harvey Elliott. Szoboszlai now in the middle of the field squirts the ball out to Conor Bradley, who can't quite take it in his stride, so has to take a touch and then go backwards. McAllister, and the momentum of the attack for Liverpool is a little bit lost for the moment anyway. But Joe Gomez will try to look on the other side, slips over. Erling Haaland gets the ball for City, and it's with Phil Foden, who loses out to a combination of Endo and Diaz. Kwanzaa for Liverpool. That's a nice crisp pass out to Conor Bradley, who thinks about the cross but decides against it. Then goes into the middle of the field to Sabozalai. Now Darwin Núñez is out wide, protecting the ball against Kyle Walker but not making any progress. Kevin De Bruyne is teamed upon by two Liverpool shirts. Loose by Liverpool on the edge of their own box, so they only work together again, and Conor Bradley gets a shot away that's deflected by Nathan Aki, and the deflection from Aki takes the sting out of it, and it's smothered by Everson, but doesn't cause as many problems as it might have done. Then City are able to beat the Liverpool press this time by Kyle Walker and Burton and Phil Foden. Now Erling Haaland don't think about a shot, but it's deflected away by Virgil van Dijk. That would have been goal by now. Liverpool have to be very careful given what just happened from the previous corner on this side of the pitch. They'll have to be much tighter with the marking on this occasion. Phil Foden this time. Phil Foden headed away by Jerome Konsa, but he can only divert it to Alvarez. Crossfield pass from Bernardo Silva doesn't reach its intended target of Phil Foden, and it's headed to momentary safety by Joe Gomez. Kevin De Bruyne at water clutches eyes to me misplaces a pass, and City have Liverpool rather have a throw-in, but in a position where City can very much aim to put the squeeze on. And Kyle Walker does win the header from the throw-in. Erling Haaland now, Kevin De Bruyne, he can shoot from there. Not very far wide. I think it takes a deflection. Kyle Walker's headed clearance. Liverpool don't deal with a bouncing ball, which Erling Haaland picks up. And Conor Bradley sits about leg of his out. And Man City have a corner from the opposite side of the field from which the goal came. And this corner is to be taken by De Bruyne. Absolutely pivotal for Liverpool that they obviously don't concede again. Corner comes to nothing, headed away, breaks to Phil Foden on the edge of the area, but we're entering a bit of a scrappy and mundane period of the game where there's a collection of throw-ins all on that right side of the pitch for Man City. Something just tells me that City are going to strike again before half time. I don't know why. Alvarez for City will fight with Konsa, but I think he sort of miscontrols the ball and gets the floor, and the referee says that Liverpool can have another throw-in. Although Liverpool are deep inside their own territory, and there's no way out because City have the ball back. John Stones is so composed on the ball. City are picking up all the second balls. This is why I say that I feel like City can do some damage before after. Although, just to say that Liverpool have worked a position out of nowhere. Harvey Elliott's shot shows down by Nathan Ake. Luis Diaz has to come out of the area to restart the move for Liverpool. Endo's probably had the best game of anyone in a Liverpool shirt. And now all of a sudden Erling Haaland runs and runs and runs. And lets fly, and it's a team effort which is parried down and caught by Dinkeller. And straight away Liverpool endeavour to be on the front foot, but for about the fourth time in the half, more docile play by Darwin Núñez, and it's going to be a free kick to City following the offside, and it would not surprise me if Jarrell Konza is going to be subject to a yellow card after his dirty lunging on Kevin De Bruyne on the halfway line. Nevertheless, Dominic Szoboszlai is able to play it to Luis Diaz, but he controls it poorly at first, and the ball blooms up off him, and he regains it eventually. But not without allowing Man City to set themselves and the momentum of the attack rather spoiled for Liverpool. Although McAllister plays a very neatly and ambitiously timed pass almost into the path of Darwin Núñez, but Edison had his geometry correct and he gathers the ball, and now there's no time for me to pause for breath because City are on the ball in the other end, and it was Alvarez who had the chance to work himself some space for a moment, but we're now back in the centre of the pitch, and it's walking football pace just for a second, although Harvey Elliott will see to that, and there's a foot race for a second between Manuel Akanji and Darwin Núñez, and it's the Spanish fella who comes out on top. Alvarez, poor control, allows Conor Bradley to nip in and intercept it. Excellent challenge for Endo in midfield, and the ball breaks the support line. Luis Diaz runs into traffic again, and it breaks to Luis Diaz. And excellent attempt from Luis Diaz. He gets a bit of fortune. It's Endo, McAllister, and Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai plays it out to Diaz. Diaz gets a bit of luck after he scubs one shot, the deflection comes back to him, and then he curls an effort that just goes wide of Edison's post by not much more than a lick of paint, and that's easily the closest that Liverpool have come in almost the opening 42 minutes. And now Diaz has the ball again, but unfortunately he has Phil Foden and Kyle Walker for company. And it's Phil Foden disarms Diaz of the ball, and Diaz in frustration pulls Foden down, and the referee says free kick to Liverpool. Excellent team play, and working in tandem by Foden and Walker. And it was a blind alley for Diaz. So what can City do with this free kick? Alvarez has it in the middle of the field for City. Rodri now Don't think there'll be much at the time. There hasn't been any injuries or anything. So will anybody be able to have a meaningful attack in the remainder of that half? Javier, it's poor control there, capitalised on by Nathan Aki. As usual, De Bruyne is everywhere for City, playing with complete freedom. And as I say that, he attempts to release Haaland, and only the anti-spell. Oh, just as I would like to praise Virgil van Dijk for his anticipation, he's disarmed from behind by Erling Haaland, and that's an escape for Liverpool, because Virgil van Dijk was great to intercept the first through ball, but he dwells on the ball for too long, and it's taken off him by Ireland. And for someone of Alvarez's quality, that was actually a good shooting opportunity. Excellent from Szoboszlai, wanting that more to take it away from Foden. Joe Gomez tries to play the Hollywood pass that would have been able to free Javier late, but it doesn't quite happen. Apparently, the statistics show that it's been a more even game, but as a neutral observer, my footballing instincts tell me that it is City have been on top. Erling Haaland wants a foul, but to no avail. Only 2 minutes of added time, as I thought there might be, and that's a terrible pass from Joe Gomez, which is intercepted by Kyle Walker, and Liverpool were all out of position. Kyle Walker had all the space and time in the world to run down the flank. After Joe Gomez plays himself into trouble, there's no defence for Liverpool. But it's just an erratic ball from Kyle Walker played into an area, and it's way too strong to be diverted into the goal mouth by Kevin De Bruyne. A real let-off for Liverpool. But now Luis Diaz has the ball. Daniel Brand for Liverpool. I'm not sure really how that came about. Szoboszlai. Now Conor Bradley. Oh, excellent composure from John Stones to keep the ball out of the net, essentially. Very close, but fabulous defending from John Stones. Defending that's almost as important as a goal. McAllister will win a free kick for Liverpool after a lunch-in by Rodri. And it's booking for Rodri. There has been a few of those cynical type challenges, so no surprise that a booking comes in the end, and this will be the last action of the first half, all said and done. Szoboszlai over it for Liverpool, far too far out for a shot, so he'll have to play. Well, he does have a shot, and it's on target, but not going to get the power and the accuracy from there, and it's relatively comfortable catch for Edison and dive into his right side. And that's it, that's half time. Liverpool 0, Man City 1. Professional away performance from City. I think that's the best way you can describe that. And as usual on this channel, I will shut up talking to preserve my voice because of my cerebral palsy, and I will speak to you all again when the second half starts. Excuse me. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you are new. Thank you for giving me a watch. The players are on the pitch again, and it's Man City who are going to restart the second half. The ball's on the quadrant. Kevin De Bruyne is going to take it, and Man City will get the game back underway. Liverpool need to be sharper and quicker, and I can't imagine that it'll be too long if the pattern continues before we'll see Salah enter the pitch. Straight away in the middle of the pitch, there's a foul by Endo on Kevin De Bruyne, and City will take that and look to build an attack. There he is warming up, and I give it 10-15 minutes at the most. De Bruyne for City out to Fordham, but it's intercepted by Joe Gomez, who inverts and brings it past a couple of City men. McAllister for Liverpool supports line now, but he's disarmed by Rodri. There's a physical encounter between McAllister and Fordham, and I would have thought myself that Fordham was due a foul there, but the referee says no. Kwanzaa for Liverpool wants to play it down the line in the general direction of Conor Bradley, but it doesn't quite happen, and that's going to be an inexplicable breakdown in communication for City at the back. Darwin Núñez is absolutely clutched by Edison, and clearly it's a penalty. I have to watch it back just to describe accurately what happens here. So it's a back pass from Nathan Ake in the direction of Edison, but it just doesn't have the legs on it. It's a weak back pass. Edison comes out to try and intervene to mop up the danger, and instead of taking the ball, he just swipes, kicks the leg of Darwin Núñez. Both players have hurt themselves, but unfortunately for City, it seems that Edison has maybe done more damage to himself in the process than what he did to Darwin Núñez. It's definitely going to have to be a penalty. There's no way of it being offside or anything like that. Edison's hobbling around like goodness knows what in his area, whether he's delaying tactics or trying to cause a delay and, get in the head of the Liverpool penalty taker. I don't know, but just so sloppy a minute into the half from Liverpool. Darwin Núñez does fall in a really, really exaggerated way, but there must have been contact between them. Otherwise, I wouldn't Edison have been injured whatsoever. Really sloppy from Aki to allow that to arise. For goodness sake, I've got somebody watching me from India. Welcome to my channel, Predator Gaming. Please enjoy your stay. We should have won against West Ham, but I can't comment on that too much, Jordan, because my extremely legal streaming device didn't do the business for me today. It said that I wasn't wired up to the internet, so there was no Burnley game for me, and I've had to make do with providing coverage on this for you instead. McAllister's going to take the penalty, is he? I myself would have thought maybe Núñez, but McAllister's over the ball and making sure he cleans his studs before he strides through it, because the last thing you want is to lose your balance on a wet day and for it to be a 10 points to Wigan job. So McAllister steps up Go right down the middle, put your laces through it, don't stop and stutter. Excellent penalty, no chance for Edison. Right eye into the corner, and Liverpool are instantly level at the start of the second half. Disaster for City, and you would think that the game might now change on that momentum, and Liverpool might be in the ascendant. It's going to be fascinating to see who can grab the game by the neck in the next 10 minutes. Thank you very much indeed for that, Predator Gamer. But one subscriber's plenty for me. You know, I just love football. I love talking about it. I love my football club, Liverpool Burnley, and I love commentating and describing matches for the benefit of other people. So Adrian Kwanzaa for Liverpool. Now it's back with Dean Kelleher, who clears it long, and Darwin Núñez is first to that ball. Now Luis Diaz is quite central for Liverpool and has opportunity to run, but it doesn't work out. Conor Bradley all the way back to Jarell Kwanzaa. And Kwanzaa further back still to Kelleher. Kelleher out to Kwanzaa. City pressing high, and Ireland puts pressure under Kelleher, just about gains composure. But Liverpool playing it down, around a little bit riskily, in my opinion, at the back. Darwin Núñez, for the 8th time, appears to be in an offside position. Such a good footballer, but not very patient with his movements, unfortunately. Thank you very much for your kind comments, Aisha. I bet the atmosphere at Anfield, if only I could hear it, is absolutely booming now. Talking of booming, that's some sort of clearance from Kwanzaa, and Liverpool have a throw-in inside the City half to be taken by Conor Bradley. Virgil van Dijk to Dominic Szoboszlai, now to Luis Diaz. Joe Gomez. City are in the shape and looking like they're well set and probably looking to spring on a turnover. Excellent. Oh. Darwin Núñez is offside. If only I had £10 every time I said that, I'd be a rich man. Jarell, yeah, he's way offside. Lazy again from Núñez, and that's unfortunate because it was maybe Edison is really injured, because again, after he's gathered that through ball, he's then collapsed to the ground and holding on to his leg, and he's laid prostrate on the floor, and that's going to be quite dramatic because it's game over for him. And the City number 2, Ortega, looks set to come on because Edison appears to be done. I support rubbish Burnley, who are currently bottom of the Premier League and going to be relegated without any shadow of a doubt. But my local football team, who I've supported since the age of 7 years old, and I never expected to see my team play in the Premier League, so I can't complain, even for as frustrating as this season has been for us. We've only got 14 points. Who do you support? Yes, Burnley. Thank you for that, person who's just like the video too. With so much time left in the game and the way that Liverpool have started the second half, I simply can't see the game ending in a draw. If I was to place a bet now, my money would be on Liverpool. If you're available tomorrow night at 8 o'clock UK time, there is going to be a watch along on this channel from me for the game against Chelsea and Newcastle. So if you're free tomorrow night, please come and watch that. And yeah, Ortega has come on the pitch with a bit of a lazy looking jog, and he'll just try and be, take his time as much as he dare, and he's got the ball in his hands. And after a couple of minutes of a delay, we're going to restart the game with Ortega. Ortega's clearance immediately intercepted by Joe Gomez. Dominic Szoboszlai ferries it back to him, but he can't just extend his leg enough athletically to bring that under control. And Kyle Walker has a throw in for City. John Stones and Luis Diaz have a bit of a scrap. Szoboszlai, the ball breaks for, and he tries to play it forward, but he can't manage. And I think it's Bernardo Silva tried to set City away with a raking pass, but it doesn't happen. And City are a bit frustrated with the referee because there's a free kick for Liverpool, and McAllister's on the floor looking a bit sore. I didn't quite see what happened, if I'm honest. Thank you, Asha. Try to make it as entertaining as I possibly can for you. Oh, Jarrell Kwanzaa has been dispossessed, and it almost leads to disaster, but Liverpool scramble away the danger. Now Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, excellent save by Dean Keller for Liverpool, and that just shows that Liverpool have to be focused at both ends. Dean Keller does brilliant to make himself big, and I think it's actually his shoulder that he uses to stop the ball. Not an actual save, but just his athleticism to get down. And City are able to recycle the ball, and a fabulous reaction to them to giving away the lead. Conor Bradley though does well. Throwing to City though. But excellent to see Conor Bradley showing something in the defensive side of the game, and now somebody tries to stop Luis Diaz for City. Darwin Núñez to Luis Diaz, and it's just an unfortunate ricochet. The ball is the only thing that stops Luis Diaz from being able to give Liverpool the lead. The game got very stretched, and City were out of shape, and now the cameras have done me a bit dirty because it's slow to keep up with the game, but there's going to be a free kick to Liverpool in the middle of the pitch, and it's Bernardo Silva, who always looks like a really nice innocent man to me, but he's going in the book, and that's actually his 7th booking of the season, so perhaps he's not all that innocent. And there's a double substitution on the way for Liverpool. No surprise whatsoever to see that Mo Salah's going to be the first of those. And on the pitch, Joe Gomez and Luis Diaz will link up between each other. A long ball from Dean Keller to nobody in particular but Dominic Szoboszlai. Poor touch by Conor Bradley, who allows Alvarez to nip in, and City have the ball now. Ortega gives John Stones a ball that I don't think he's so much wanted, and Manuel Akanji's clearance is intercepted by Joe Gomez, and it breaks invitingly for Dominic Szoboszlai, but unfortunately, although it's central and not very far out, only about 20 yards, it's set up nicely, but Dominic Szoboszlai got it all wrong and sliced the ball, and you would expect him to be able to get a clean strike away from there, but he sliced it, and it's unfortunate. But Mohamed Salah comes on for Dominic Szoboszlai, which so yeah, what's going to happen now for Liverpool is that Ivy Elliott is going to come into midfield where Dominic Szoboszlai was operating, and Andy Robertson is going to, he's taking the place of Conor Bradley. So two of the big guns on the bench who have recently been injured are just back in time to see if they can positively influence the last half an hour for Liverpool. And there's a long clearance upfield that finds its way to the new man, Andy Robertson, and he's able to keep it in play. And for Liverpool, and Joe Gomez have a passing sequence in the middle of the field. You would imagine it's Liverpool who are going to be more on the front foot now, but City obviously have the capacity to be lethal and dynamic in the quick breakaways. So really could be anybody's game, but I would imagine that. And as I say that, Joe Gomez has been dispossessed in midfield, and Haaland was threatening to break free for a moment, but now Mo Salah can have his first touch of the game, and Mo Salah plays a raking ball, and it's Luis Diaz one-on-one, and Luis Diaz has made a real mess. A golden opportunity, world-class vision and through ball from Mo Salah, just to slide him in. He was onside without question. Luis Diaz takes the ball well, but he just never looked set for the shot. He hits it leaning back and gets his angles all wrong. And, you would have bet good money on that being a certain goal from a man of his quality. And I really think Liverpool may look back to regret that if they fail to go on and win the game, because really, what a chance. And it's not very often that you're able to play straight through City's defence in such a easy fashion either. Liverpool have come up with the ball again. Darwin Núñez, and for the second time in 30 seconds, Luis Diaz has a golden chance. City lose the ball in the midfield, and it's a poor touch from Luis Diaz again, and Kyle Walker is just able to put him off by a split second, which he uses to smother the ball away from Diaz, and it's out for a corner to Liverpool to be taken by Andy Robertson. High, not really the best delivery, but Akanji looked to look a bit panicky for City, and it's a loopy header, and Liverpool have another opportunity of a crossing from a corner. Andy Robertson has to cross over one side of the field to the other, and he'll try his luck from the other side. Robertson's corner, good delivery, Mo Salah. Mo Salah with two attempts, doesn't quite get the desired contact with either of them. City win the first header. Kyle Walker Salah rifles the first one goal bounded. It's John Stones. And then a deflection from John Stones breaks straight back to Salah. But Salah just gets the angle wrong. Fantastic play in the middle of the field from Endor. Now Ivy Elliott, McAllister, was Diaz, McAllister with a curling effort, and it's a save from Ortega, a save that you would for sure have expected him to make, because it has not got the most power on it from McAllister, but he can't take any risks, and it's just pushed around for yet another Liverpool corner, and this one's from the right side, and again it's Andy Robertson who will take it. Andy Robertson headed away from City, and Mo Salah on the edge of the area, can't quite line it up for a strike, and it ends up all the way back with Kelleher, who plays a long ball downfield, won by Harvey Elliott in the air of all people, maybe the smallest man on the pitch. Actually, that'll be Bernardo Silva, but you get what I mean. Kevin De Bruyne, well intercepted by Virgil van Dijk, but Rodri can get his foot on the ball for City. And Sky just emphasising the recent dominance in the game from Liverpool. And City are looking to just get on the ball, but I don't know if they'll push or whether they'll just look to take this thing out of the game. And just to say that, it's a crossing from Kyle Walker, but not for the first time. And not entirely unusual for Kyle Walker. It's erratic. Far too much power and pace on the ball. And two changes will come in from Man City. Kovacic is one of them. So maybe that's to try and solidify the midfield. And the other one is Jeremy Doku. Luis Diaz is broke while I'm having a drink. I've been caught taking me off the ball, and it's thrown to Liverpool in a good position. Luis Diaz took the ball, Ivy Elliott went backwards to Endo to McAllister. Ivy Elliott peels off, and he's in a little bit of space now. Goes out to Andy Robertson, back to Endo. Andy Robertson has it now, and he'll be able to get across in. Oh, it's a bit of a windy day. Like it was a rubbish cross with too much height and loop on it, but you never knew whether a gust of wind might just come at the wrong moment and catch it and blow it in the goal. But it's over safely out of harm's way. So, two Man City changes we've got now. Kevin De Bruyne is one of them. Don't know where City have come for a point, have they? If they're taking De Bruyne off, I don't know. I'm surprised at that. So, he doesn't look very happy. Just a bit of a frustrated throw in the arms from Kevin De Bruyne. Who's like, why me? So he's obviously not injured. And Alvarez is the one for the other. And Kevin De Bruyne, who's usually a man and fellow, looks really cheesed off, and it looks like he's just kind of argued with Pep. But Pep knows best after all he's won. Anyway, Ortega for City plays it into the new man Kovacic, who does superbly to wriggle away from Joe Gomez, and Doku. Well, that didn't work out, but for a second it did look threatening. And City are on it. Foden can't take advantage of the pass back from Haaland. Done no favours, by the way. Made that lazy touch then. Lewis Diaz broke, but danger was snuffed out. But Liverpool are back in defensive possession with Virgil van Dijk. 20 minutes to go in normal time, and you can bet with a penalty incident and then Edison going down, that is at least 25 minutes of overall play. Harvey Elliott, nice pass. Darwin Núñez, but John Stones snubs out the danger. Disarms him, but all of a sudden, because of a poor clearance to no one in particular in the centre of the pitch by Ortega, Liverpool were almost in, and Mo Salah was unfortunate not to latch on to that. But anyway, Virgil van Dijk at the back comes forward into midfield, plays a nice ball around the corner to Andy Robertson and an excellent cross. And I think it was Darwin Núñez who almost got his own cleavers onto that. But good goalkeeping, although slightly unconvincing fashion from Ortega. Haaland at the other end now for City, and the game is opening up as you might expect, because for anybody who could produce a winner, it'd be so crucial, obviously, in this game in the title race. Just as I said that, it then calms down, and Liverpool were able to get themselves into a nice shape. Kyle Walker. I really cannot see it ending in a 1-1 draw. Kyle Walker's pass that tries to pick out Bernardo Silva is much too strong. Let's have a look at this chance on the replay, and it was a wonderful ball from Robertson where he anticipated that Núñez would be there. Núñez does make the first contact, but unfortunately it's straight into the body of Ortega, whereby any contact either side of the keeper and it would have been a certain goal. Not so much a bad miss by Núñez though, because it was purely just instinctive. He didn't have any time to think about what he was going to do. Kelleher for Liverpool. Nice pass out to Salah by Kelleher. He's actually deceptively good with his feet, but it doesn't work out, and City advance. Oh! Whoa. Phil Foden has ended up hitting the crossbar with his head. It's a crossing from Nathan Ake of all people. And what happens is Kelleher comes for the ball for Liverpool, punches, and he gets good power on the punch, but the punch does nothing more than hits Phil Foden square on the forehead, and Phil Foden accidentally hits the crossbar. It would have been one of the most comical and unfortunate ways for Liverpool to concede a goal, really. But luckily, the ball just lands somewhere harmless, but very neatly 2-1 for City in a comical way. Salah is on the floor for Liverpool, but City aren't stopping and they're coming forward with Doku. Cogitates now for City. Doku up against Joe Gomez, and you'd fancy him to maybe have the beating of him in a athletic run. But Harvey Elliott's doing a great defensive job for Liverpool by helping Gomez out, and City come backwards. Akanji, Rodri. Kyle Walker thinks about striding forward but gives it to Bernardo Silva instead. Liverpool doing really well at doubling up on the City winger on both sides. Akanji out to Bernardo. City just trying to work a position, but Liverpool doing excellently, staying in the shape. Worked around now to Bernardo, Luis Diaz, and McAllister do a job, but it's throwing to City. 15 minutes of the game to go. Kyle Walker absolutely flew in on Salah. Clearly gets to the ball though, but you can understand how that really hurts him. Darwin Núñez is off the pitch and he's been replaced to go in the central striker role by Cody Gakpo. Out of the two, I must admit I'm more of a Núñez fan. Have been relatively unimpressed so far in his Liverpool career by Gakpo. But, Liverpool were the best team in the league at getting goals in this last 15 minutes of the game. You know that they'll go right to the end. Especially because they'll be so desperate to send Jurgen Klopp out with as much silverware as he possibly can. Bernardo Silva has it. Will he use Kyle Walker on the outside? Yeah, he will. But Kyle Walker can't get past Andy Robertson. Poor pass from Kyle Walker into the middle of the pitch. Sends Cody Gakpo almost steaming clear, but a composed head by Ortega for City. It doesn't make that possible. And it is back in safe possession with City. First with John Stones, now with Kovacic. Rodri. Kovacic plays it through the lines. Virgil van Dijk anticipates it though. Now Liverpool giving it poor link up by Cody Gakpo, not on the same wavelength as Luis Diaz. And City have it again. And it's City who were sort of controlling and dictating the tempo in terms of possession this time in the last 5 minutes or so. Now there's space for Foden in the middle of the field. Kovacic, Jeremy Doku against Joe Gomez. And it's João Konsa, I believe, who gets a very timely and important block in that really takes the sting out of the shot. Yeah, real disagreement by De Bruyne and Pep. Might not have heard the last of that. Joe Gomez, in a rather robotic fashion, brings the ball clear for Liverpool, and he can't get his cross that he attempts past Nathan Ake, and it results in the end in being a goal kick to Man City. But you can't be too critical of Joe Gomez because obviously he's a centre back. And official to Walter doing what he's doing, but he's doing a job for the team. And for Liverpool. Oh, excellent, purposeful forward play, striding past a couple of men, from the under outcomes, and it's a weak effort, but Ortega doesn't look confident at all. That was weak wrists. He gets to the ball and does a good job, and obviously keeps it out in the net, but not in. I just say that Liverpool should pepper the goal wherever as far as possible and test Ortega with as many shots as they can. Crossfield around the corner ball from Virgil van Dijk to Salah. A good opening, but Salah wastes it, and Ortega can come and claim the ball. Such a wasteful cross, to be honest, by Salah. All he had to do was play it directly to Gakpo under what appeared to be not a great deal of pressure, and now Foden can unleash Doku on the same side, and Jarrell Kwanzaa and Joe Gomez are trying to work together to snuff out the danger, and the game's so open that I can barely keep up. Luis Diaz has taken it past Rodri and Walker. Kyle Walker tried to jump in but can't, and he has to use his chest to force it behind for a corner to Liverpool. And that was excellent individual grit and determination and athleticism by Luis Diaz. Corner to Liverpool. Fabulous stuff. Andy Robertson to take this corner. Andy Robertson, it's the Liverpool head that gets the ball, but it's Virgil van Dijk. And he did have a lot of defensive pressure on him from City. So by no means a clear header. Not one of the best chances of the game. Ortega, upfield. Virgil van Dijk wins the header, and Endo can get Liverpool going in possession again. It's back with Kelleher. Endo with a nice forward pass. Joe Gomez. Luis Diaz had it in the penalty area for Liverpool, but he was taken wide. Joe Gomez rifles the ball, and it's got some sting and curve in it, but it hits the City defender. I'm back with Liverpool and come again, and Mo Salah against almost seemed like it was shaping up to end up being a penalty to Liverpool, but it isn't. Lovely play. Lovely play. Nice work from Ivy Elliott to playing Andy Robertson, Andy Robertson heads the ball and it breaks it inside the penalty area to McAllister. Not a penalty between Kyle Walker and Luis Diaz. Kyle Walker somehow hurt himself during the course of that collision. I can't tell you whether it's genuine or whether City just wanted to break up the momentum of the game. Ortega pumps the ball upfield for Liverpool. Manuel Akanji does well to anticipate where the ball's going to be and gets there before Diaz. But Diaz's determination wins out for Liverpool, and now Robertson, can come forward and naively almost wins the corner, but gets a bit impatient and pulls his man down, and City have a free kick. Stupid from Robertson, but fantastic teamwork and high pressing from Liverpool that almost, at every chance that they were going to panic City into a mistake. There's been a few occasions like that where City have been made to look jittery at the back. Cody Gakpo does well, but so does Rodri. And I still would say that there's a good chance we're going it. Rodri and Kovacic link up in the field. Now Nefanaki. Now Kovacic. Rodri surveys his options, doesn't have any, so keeps holding the ball. Plays it backwards to Ake, but almost short. And Salah was almost able to latch onto it, but for now, it's nothing comes of it. Stupid from Luis Diaz. When you're there and you're applying the pressure, why give Bernardo Silva a push? I agree, Aaron. City have been rubbish in the second half, and a point would be an absolute bonus for them, given the way that they played. You would have to feel that if Trent and Jota were all available for Liverpool, it might be a different matter. Alisson too. City look to me like they're preparing to pack up and go home and take the point back on the bus. There's not really any intent to progress. It's more about survival for City. As I say that though, Kyle Walker thought he was going to ping it down the line, but it goes backwards. They beat the first line in the Liverpool press before they give it away, and now Harvey Elliott on the half turn. Luis Diaz can't just sort his feet out though for the first time. Not for the first time, excuse me. And all of a sudden, Doku for City against Joe Gomez. And desperately looking from Jeremy Doku, he hits the post. Great play from Haaland to win the challenge and shuffle it out to Doku. Joe Gomez gets the... Oh, it's turning into a basketball match that I can't keep up with. That was such a presentable chance for Salah down the other end that the camera never even saw. But poor decision making from Salah, and City have a free kick because Phil Foden's invited a challenge on the edge of the area. Looks like it was a raking ball from... I don't know who, in all honesty, but the effort it's a post from Doku for City, and it's gratefully accepted into the arms of Dean Kelleher. So twice in a couple of minutes, good efforts at both ends, and Doku's on the ball again, looking to repeat the dose. Can't quite do so because McAllister intervenes. Salah jinks and twists and doesn't look like he knows where he's going, but he's able to receive a free kick. And that's 8 minutes of added time sort of game. I thought there'd be at least 6, but no, there's 8. And yeah, every chance of a conclusion of a winner at either end with 8 minutes of football to come with the way the chances have been unfolding. And that's sloppy from Gerald Kwanzaa for City, but for Liverpool, but City can't make the most of it, and Liverpool, excuse me, can rebuild again. Kwanzaa striding forward. Harvey Elliott for Liverpool has opportunity to cross it in, and it's dangerous. And John Stones has to intervene, and that could have been a goal-saving interception from Stones, getting his head to that real whip on it. But excellent positioning from Stones, who's probably one of the men of the match, I would say. I would say that potentially Endo might have been the best player on the field, but anyway, Andy Robertson's corner for Liverpool headed away. Mohamed Salah has it on the opposite side. Mohamed Salah has not been himself whatsoever since he's come on. Very wasteful with what he's done, which might answer the question as to why he didn't start the game. Joe Gomez really strides forward and able to give it to Luis Diaz. City are set in a good shape. So Liverpool are going to have to work something from probably out wide. Harvey Elliott now to Mo Salah. Mo Salah yet again can't get the first ball past the defender. McAllister for Liverpool. Harvey Elliott. Virgil van Dijk heads it down hurriedly and away from Akanji, who does so in somewhat of a panic, but it's effective. Bernardo Silva to Phil Foden. Excellent sliding challenge from Virgil van Dijk, who takes the ball as well as a fair chunk of Phil Foden, but obviously it's clean enough. Bit of a hurried clearance from Ortega. Joe Gomez can play it inside to Endo, and all of a sudden Harvey Elliott can spread the ball to Mohamed Salah. And, well, the ball's ended up in the net from Harvey Elliott, but I saw the flag goal pages ago. It's, yeah, poor timing of the run again from Salah, well upside. Not been himself at all, and you'd have to say that Jurgen Klopp has been vindicated in the evidence of what we've seen so far and not starting Salah. Although there's plenty of time for him to come up with the winner, and you just know that being who he is and how important he's been to Liverpool, that it probably will be him who does the business for Liverpool when they most need it. Anyway, Kovacic on the ball for City in the middle of the field. Rodri slows the game down and goes back to John Stones. Nathan Ake's released Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku striding away from Gerald Kwanzaa, and only a fortunate bounce and great Positioning, I believe, by Andy Robertson sees Liverpool to fight another day. Now Salah for Liverpool on a turnover. Terrible pass from Salah. Too rushed and telegraphed and anticipated by Bernardo Silva. Liverpool lucky not to be broken in a dangerous way then, but somehow didn't work out. Caught a gap ball for Liverpool, dropping deep. Jerome Konza, Joe Gomez, Harvey Elliott, who's been quite decent today. Liverpool not got him on the ball enough though. Virgil van Dijk. There's 2.5 minutes left, and I think there'll just probably be one more big chance for one more chance in the game. Who can create it? Salah Elliott over the top to Endo, gets his head to it, and Cody Gakpo. Mohamed Salah wants a penalty, but never a real close to. And now there's an argument between Salah and Rodri. Kyle Walker's giving Salah a push. Salah looks convinced that he's owed something, but I didn't think so at first glance. It was no penalty. No penalty. No contact really. It's just that Salah anticipates the contact. Sort of, he's not diving, he just anticipates the contact, but it doesn't fully come, if you know what I mean. Joe Gomez and Erling Haaland trying to swap shirts with one another before the game's finished, and Harvey Elliott now crosses the ball in, and there's under a minute left, and the game will finish with the last meaningful thing of the game might be this corner that's been delivered in from the right side by Andy Robertson. What can he do? Virgil van Dijk headed to win the game. That's my prediction, or probably what I'm most love to see. One last chance. Robertson, good delivery. Liverpool, Luis Diaz gets his head to it. Bloody hell. That's not a penalty for McAllister being kicked if he got kicked instead of the ball. Surely that could be a VAR check. Anyway, Luis Diaz jinx. Another corner to Liverpool, but what happened to McAllister? Surely there's going to be a check here if he's been kicked in the stomach or the ribs. Yeah, there's going to be a penalty to Liverpool. Jeremy Doku sits out a leg to get to the ball. Don't get any of the ball. And Andy Robertson's taken an accidental kick in the McAllister even has taken an accidental kick in the stomach of the ribs. And I'm very surprised that is not a penalty to Liverpool, but they still have a corner. And the Robertson cleared away by Kovacic, and the referee blows up and says that's enough for today, and it's a share of the spoils. And Arsenal will be the ones who are delighted there. They're the winners. They did their business yesterday, and City will probably be the happier team, obviously being away from home. City were off colour and not themselves all day, so they didn't deserve a win. And it's just Liverpool created a lot of good moments, a lot of good positions, but just couldn't make the right choices at the right moments. Obviously, City have hit the woodwork twice, but one of them don't really count because of how fortuitous it was. And it was a great game of football, but ironically not perhaps the high quality game in terms of the decision making and the actual, not too many individuals had a fantastic game, but I suppose it just sort of kicks the can down the road and puts all the more emphasis on that game at the end of the month between City and Arsenal at the Etihad, and whether Liverpool can keep doing their job in between. But thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. I'm kind of overwhelmed by all the all the nice comments. To have somebody watching my YouTube channel from India, it's absolutely bonkers. But I love doing this. I love the feedback. I love talking about football, and I love if I can give someone a nice afternoon by talking rubbish about football on here, then I will continue to do so. So please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. See you tomorrow night for Chelsea against Newcastle. Jurgen Klopp's going bonkers. I don't understand how someone can accidentally kick someone in the ribs when they take a swing for a ball and be denied a penalty. But if there's one thing I don't understand in this world, out of all the many confusing things in the crazy times that we live in, then VAR will be top of the list of bonkers things. And maybe the only thing that makes it bearable for Burnley to be relegated to the Championship is to watch football, where we won't have robots making decisions on our games next year. Goodbye for now. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And see you again very soon tomorrow night.